so close.
Nailed it.
Oh, everybody. Oh, okay.
Doing the wave.
Do it! And last, but certainly not least, the comic you've all been waiting for, clearly. The creator of TSR. And, you know, the guy who looks stunning in Camouflage. Please put your hands together and give an extraordinarily warm welcome for one Mr. Doug.
Yeah, Doug!
Stunning in Camouflage, but no one ever knows. I'm the best looking guy you can't see. Just thought of that. Thanks. So today's been a good day. I went and legally observed because I'm a lawyer, because that's good. And I went to the protest today for Families United and dealt with some like angry Trump supporters. There was 8 of them. There's like 500 people there marching in the streets, or maybe 1,000 for, you know, that families shouldn't be separated. And there was 8 Trump supporters. And guess who goes with being interviewed by ABC? Granted, it's an easier crowd to manage.
Right.
So that was a pretty nice compliment. I've been to my compliments lately. My second favorite compliment I've ever gotten from a girl was referring to a waitress. If she touched you one more time, I was going to sweep her leg and stab her.
Oh, dear.
Some people don't like obsessive jealousy. I do, you know. Makes me feel special. But my favorite compliment I've ever gotten from a girl, was, you just might be the first guy I slept with who I think is smarter than me. And it's a real turn on.
Oh, really?
That doesn't sound like a great compliment, I know, but you gotta unpack that a bit. Alright, she was a doctor. And doctors are extremely arrogant, right? They're arrogant like politicians are arrogant. They're arrogant like a CEO is arrogant. They're arrogant like certain comics on stage right now are arrogant. And so they never concede the possibility that someone might be better at something than they are. But so for her to say that, she had to really mean it. And we were in this organization together called Mensa, which is like just this grouping. It's like a club for being tall or something, but in this case, the group is you got to score in the top 2% on what's considered to be a nationwide IQ test. Because there's no such thing as an IQ, all right? There's just a location on the bell curve according to a standardized test. So if someone comes up to you and says, like, trying to hit on you if you're a lady, and like, I got an IQ of 154, all right? That's like saying my height is 60,000 Kazorbazorps. Alright? It's got no semantic content. It doesn't mean anything. Alright? But it's like a guy saying he loves you before he's seen you naked. Just no meaning whatsoever. You can't assign that. It's a fun one, right? So, it got me thinking, though, to be on the far end of the bell curve in something like intelligence. But what other places you can be on the far end of the bell curve? What would it look like? Because, I mean, intelligence is so subjective, it's hard to kind of classify it. So, like, 2% on the top bell curve is like being 6'4" or taller. So that's like, if you think about people you meet every day who's like 6'4" or higher, or people you've slept with who have like an 11-inch cock. And, because like, pretty much for a bell curve, it's all like 5 to 6 inches, and then right at the end of the bell curve, boom, 11. And all I can think about is, what would my dating life be like if I fell on the far end of a bell curve in either like dick size or height? Because height is important for guys in dating. Height is like 2 cup-sized largers for girl. Alright? Like, you gotta think about it. A guy being over 6 foot is like a woman with D cups. I mean, you can just dine out on that forever. And me, the thing I bring to the table, the thing that I like exceed the averages and 3 standard deviations from the norm is like reading comprehension. Problem solving. That getting anybody wet? Critical analysis. So, I spent a lot of time alone, as you might imagine. So I went to law school instead. And being a lawyer is fun. And it's a prestigious, lucrative, fantastic career to have in 2007. What's secret comedy? Timing, yeah, I don't have it for that either. So I graduated in 2010 from, it's about the worst legal economy since the Great Depression. That's 60 fucking years. Alright? The chances of graduating to the worst incoming 60 years is, well, 1 in 60. But that's what happened to me. There was no fucking jobs. In 5 years, and they only sent out the pitch to alumni to like donate money to school, my 5-year letter said, I'm sorry. They said, do you want to come to our school and talking about turning lemons into lemonade? That was in the script. You guys have seen 5-year alumni letters. That's not what they put in alumni letters. They're like, are you willing to donate $10,000 or $15,000 to our school? Not like, do you want to talk about how you made shit into a shit sandwich? I mean, they weren't even trying. So, but I started out as a criminal defense attorney, and I've been doing that for the last 7 years. And I don't do it for the money, although there's some money in it. I do it because I have a passion. I want to keep criminals on the streets. I want to keep drunk drivers on the road. That's why I brought free beer for the comics. That's not an amenity, that's an investment. Who are you going to call? This guy. And like I said, I had an interesting dichotomy. I had to say something is terrible and then sell it as a positive on the same day to 2 different people, which you can do if you're a lawyer. Because I got one person a deal, and the deal was they're cutting Caltrans, which is 8 hours a day on orange jumpsuits, and the DA wanted 20 days, and I got it to come down to 10 days. I said, look what I did for you. I got to take out 10 whole days of you putting on an orange jumpsuit and being in the sun and sweating your ass off. And they were happy. They took the deal. They weren't really happy. They were happy. And then I got another guy a deal where I was trying to get him a pre-plea diversion. That's where you don't ever admit you're guilty. The case just goes away. And the price of getting that to happen was, you guessed it, 10 days on the highway in an orange jumpsuit. And so now I gotta say, look, all you gotta do is 10 days, 8 hours in the sun, and this whole thing goes away. That was, even for me, I felt a little dirty. Like, I just said this thing was horrible and I helped you not do it, and then I'm saying how awesome and lucky you are to do that same exact thing. But he was happy. He was the happiest client I ever had. And then I also make the world safe for annoying texters. So, look, I'm going to share some knowledge with you, is that no matter how heartbroken you are, you cannot text your ex-girlfriend, I'm probably going to murder you. I know, you were going to until I said it, but no, you can't. That kind of specificity is considered a criminal threat, and it can be a felony. I had a guy facing 9 years for that one text message. 9 years in prison. So what you need to say, some free legal advice here, is something like, there's a small but statistically significant probability something terrible might happen to you in the next 3 years. Or if you prefer something a little more obscure, a little bit, something more recherché, you might say something like, vis-a-vis our recent breakup, your existence resembles that of Schrodinger's cat. We got it all. Science, law, full day of edutainment. And when I said that joke in a bar, I had 2 girls who were hanging on my every word for the first time ever. And they said, really? And I said, it's arguable. Which I think is the classic thing that lawyers say, right? We basically say it's arguable, or we say no fucking way. Like, I had a client ask me, hey, if I kind of sort of pointed a gun at my girlfriend's baby mama, is that assault with a firearm? I said, it's arguable. And he said, can I get a refund for this consultation? No fucking way. Thanks, applause break, loving it. Don't get that nearly enough. Because I want applause breaks during sex, but that never happens. And I think there's a good reason for that. And it's because her hands are handcuffed. Not because of my performance in any way. It's just they can't. Peanut Gallery likes that one.